Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video. Now it is December, which means it is our last month to finish our yearly reading goal, and let's just say I am not even close to finishing mine. It has been a very bad reading year, which I have talked about 10,000 freaking times. I start the year off with a goal of 50 books. A few months in, I realized that is not realistic, so I lowered it to 30 books, and I think I'm on like 20 books read this year at this moment, so not that good. I'm probably not gonna reach it, but I wanted to see in this video how many books I could read to see if we can catch up just a little bit, because I'm obviously way behind. So this is gonna be like a very cozy December reading vlog. Don't know how long I'm gonna be filming for, maybe a couple of books. Right now I'm in the middle of 2 books. Usually I would never read 2 books at a time just because it confuses me. The first book that I'm reading currently is A Court of Mist and Fury, aka Akhmov by Sarah J. Maas. This is the second book in the ACOTAR series, and I'm about halfway. I'm on page 281, so almost halfway. This is a pretty long book. Now, I do find this entertaining and I am liking it. It's not like my favorite, but it is good. Like, I enjoy it. There's just another book that was speaking to me, and who am I kidding? The other book that I'm reading is A Curse for True Love by Stephanie Garber. And if you didn't watch my last video, or one of my last videos where I talked about how the Once Upon a Broken Heart books are so amazing, this is the third one and the last one, and I was just such in a mood to read the last one, so I was like, I'm gonna read it. Like, I can't wait, because I love this series. I gave the first one 4.5 and the second one, The Ballad from Ever After, I gave that one 6 stars. Like, it was so good. I just had to get into this one. I started this yesterday, I think, and I'm on page 103, so I'm thinking of reading this book first and then going back into Akhmov, just because I didn't want to like rush through this just so I could finish this, because I do enjoy this, so I wanted to like be able to fully enjoy it without thinking of this book. These are the first 2 books that I'll be reading. It is already December 7th, I think, today, so we don't have that much time, but hopefully you'll follow along this video and we'll see how many books I'll get through. So it is the next day, and I ended up reading about 70 pages last night, which meant I got to around page 170. This morning I read it on the train just to page 186, so I'm almost halfway. It's starting to pick up now, I would say, like where the second one ended off. I knew it would be a slow start to this book. If you know, you know. And it scared me a little bit. Like, I loved the ending. No, I didn't. There was this one particular thing that I didn't love about the ending of the second one. It was the shock, and it was meant to be there for me to love the book. I knew it would make the third one less enjoyable for a while, just because I kind of hate when this thing happens, and I don't want to say it because I really don't want to spoil it for you guys if you haven't not read it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go read a little bit here soon. I'm really tired, so hopefully I'll get some pages in today. But yeah, it's so good. I just love this series so much. It's just like so special to me. I don't know why. I feel like when I'm reading this, I really get to live in another world, because everything is just so like magical, and I just love that. Even though the third one is actually a little bit dark, I would say. But yeah, let's see how far I get. My camera is dying, so probably don't have much time. A couple of days ago, I finished A Curse for True Love by Stephanie Garber. I will say I've fallen even more in love with it a couple days later, because I don't know, I just reread some of the quotes and really understood what they meant, where I was like, that is so cute. I will say this is probably my least favorite in the series, just because the second one ended with something that I just don't like when that thing happens in books. I can't, like, I won't spoil it, but I just don't like it. And the first half of this book was filled with that, which, as well as one of the characters in this book, really annoyed me. The great thing about this book, though, is that we get more point of views than just Evangeline's. We get both Jack's and Apollo's, even though I hate one of these points of views. But anyways, we get to see some Jack's point of view, and let me just tell you, Jax is my boy. Like, I love Jax. I've loved him since Caraval, and to have a whole series about him, yes please. I still don't really know what to give this book because I feel like it's not my favorite in the series, but because I was connected to the characters in this one and I love this trilogy so much, I can't give it anything else than 5 stars. But at the same time, I do feel like if I were connected to the characters and reread the first one, I would probably rate that higher than this one, and I rate the first one 4.5. So my other camera died. This is also about to die, but I just changed my cameras because of that. Sorry. But like I said, I'm not sure what to give the third book. But I love Evangeline and Jax, and in general, I love the trilogy, so I would still recommend it to everyone. It's still one of my favorite series because it's literally so good. Like, that means I'm now only reading A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas, and I've been reading a little teeny tiny bit. So I'm on page 327, chapter 34, which means I'm a little more than halfway. And I hate to say this, but I have been contemplating if I should DNF this book. And I know some people are gonna hate me for this, but the first one was fine. Like, it wasn't a book that I thought about often. This one started off really great. Or no, it didn't start off great. The beginning of this book wasn't that great. Then suddenly it became very interesting and I became very intrigued. But I don't know what happened in the last 100 pages. It's like I fell off the ACOTAR like train. I feel like I haven't understood a single thing I've read like the last, say, 70, 80, 100 pages. I do not understand the new characters' backstories, and I'm just in general confused about everything, like what they're doing, what they're about to do, like what this book is they're trying to find, like what the hell. Like, I have no idea about anything right now, and I'm so freaking confused, and I don't know why, because usually I do read fantasy, so I should be pretty used to like the confusing plot, but like I said, I've hit the 300 page mark, so I feel like it's too late to DNF it now. A little more than halfway through, so it's like I just gotta finish it. Maybe it'll get better. Maybe I'll just try to read it, try to enjoy it, even though it might not be like my favorite read. I'm really annoyed with myself because I really wanted to love this series so bad, and I feel like I kind of messed it up by waiting so long from ACOTAR to reading Akamov. Like, it took me a couple months, and I honestly forgot so many things from ACOTAR, the first book. So it kind of ruined the beginning of this book for me, and I just feel like my mind have been off while reading this, which I also think has ruined some of this book for me. So that is, it's really bugging me, honestly, because I would love to enjoy this series. This book we're currently reading, we're gonna try to push through, try to finish the book, even though I am really confused and that it probably is my favorite, but maybe it'll get better, we'll see. I am motivated to finish the series. I'm also gonna read the 3rd book at a time, and the 4th and the 5th and the 6th one when it comes out, even though I really do want to read Throne of Glass, so hopefully I will like that series, but we'll see. Hey guys, so I haven't updated you guys in such a long time. It's actually December 25th today, which means last night it was Christmas Eve. I just wanted to update you on my progress. I'm still reading A Court of Mist and Fury. It has taken me forever, like I don't know what's happening. Like I said, last night was Christmas Eve, and in Denmark we opened our presents like on Christmas Eve, and guess what I got? Y'all, I got a Kindle! Like, I'm so excited. I have never really wanted a Kindle until like a month ago or something, where suddenly it was like not even a want, it was a need in my life. Like, I don't know what happened, but I needed a Kindle. And I got it last night, and I'm so excited. So I used it last night. I actually fell asleep reading. But yeah, so I was reading on my Kindle for the first time last night. It was a success. Like, I loved it. I think I'm gonna like read so much on this. But I am currently on page 550, which means I read about 80 pages last night and I have about 80 pages left. I'm going to birthday later today, but I think I can finish it today. It's also really good. I love reading on the Kindle. I just feel like I can concentrate a bit more on the book because I can like lie more comfortable in my bed while reading, and like the text is a little bit bigger and I can just like kind of relax and don't have, you can just like tab and it goes to the next page. I think I'm gonna continue reading this on my Kindle now, and we'll see how far I get today. Hey guys, it the next day and I have good news because last night I finished A Court of Mist and Fury. I don't know what to say about this book because honestly there were some parts that I loved. And then there were some things in this book where I was like, should I just DNF it? It was like a love-hate relationship. And I ended up giving it 3 stars, but I have not been able to stop thinking about it. And I just want to get into A Court of Wings and Ruins so bad. So don't know if I should put it at a 4-star instead. It's just sometimes when I was reading it, I was contemplating if I should DNF it. So I'm like, it can't really be a 4-star, can it? But at the same time, like I'm constantly thinking about it and I want to continue the series so bad. I also think it was because throughout a lot of this book, I was pretty confused just because there were a lot of things in this that I could not remember what it was. So at one point I just started Googling all the things that I didn't know what was, and it started making a lot more sense. I feel like if I start the 3rd book like quickly after I finish this one, I will love it much more. So I think that the 3rd book in the series is going to be one of my next reads, but it is not the read that I started last night. Because last night on my Kindle I started Icebreaker and I'm currently on chapter 7, which is about, wait, what, why does it say that? I'm currently on chapter 7, page 58, and I'm planning on getting a lot of reading done today. Now I have a Christmas event today, so I probably won't be home until late. So I don't know how far we'll get today, but honestly, so far I'm really liking this book. I feel like everyone says it's just smut in this. And let me tell you, in the beginning I was like, what the hell? Because not that I was necessarily smut in the beginning, but I was like, okay. There is actually kind of a plot in here, and I want to say I love the characters in this. I feel like both the female character, both the female main character and the male main character in this one, I love them so much. Especially like the boy Nathan, because he's, I feel like he's kind of a fuckboy, but at the same time he's not like arrogant or like grumpy, or like there's always something with these men I feel like, but he's really down to earth, very nice. Not like necessarily golden retriever vibes, but like kind of. I don't know, he just seems very sweet and genuine. And Anastasia, she's also like not this. So yeah, I'm really excited to continue this book later today, see where it leads, see if the smut rumors are true. So yeah, let's see how far I get today. Hey guys, so it is actually January 3rd today, which means 2023 is over. Okay, I don't know why I had to explain you guys that, but obviously, as you clearly could see in this video, I was not even close to finishing my reading goal. I don't even know how many books I finished in total. Let's take a look. I think it's like 23 or something out of 30. I read 23 books last year, and I'm actually still reading Icebreaker. Basically, I didn't finish it. I'm on page 263, so I still have about 140 pages to go before I'm done with it, which means it'll be my first book in 2024. I honestly knew that I wasn't gonna reach my reading goal, especially when I started like, I come off not gonna finish like 9 books in a month when I start a 630 page book. Like that's just not possible. It wouldn't be possible anyways, just because I honestly ended up having a lot of things going on. This whole video has been so chaotic and it's been so hard to edit because I have just videos from all over the month. But I still hope that you enjoyed the video, and thank you so much for staying until the end. Now I put my new reading goal at 50 books. I don't know why I doubled the amount of books that I read this year, but I did, just because I feel like even though I didn't reach my reading goal last year, I did find my joy in reading again and found the motivation. That was definitely a huge win for me. And like everyone says, don't worry if you, first of all, don't reach your reading goal, or if your reading goal isn't at that high, something like, as long as you enjoy reading, that's like the most important thing. That everyone has the time or prioritize reading as much as others do, and that's just totally fine as long as you enjoy doing it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like, and if you want to see my future videos, don't forget to subscribe. I hope you're gonna have an amazing 2024, and I hope I see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.